It looks like it's got a nice hook in it. Is that I remember as a kid in the late '70s and early '80s, and the current generation. That's not what I'm going to be talking about. You had to do the air raid drills in school, where the alarm would go off, and you'd have to leave the classroom and line up in the hallway away from the glass, because we were still in the midst of this Cold War, and the Cold War was very hot. They might have said it was cold, but that you as a kid, if you even watched the news occasionally, because again back in that time frame, most people did not have cable. You watched what your parents were watching on the one
Yep.
TV, and that means, oh, okay, well now it's time for the evening news. Everybody sit down and listen to Walter Cronkite, and you see the latest uh, events going on in the world, and it was always like, oh my god, is this going to lead to somebody pushing the fucking button, and what would happen? And you thought about it. Even as a teenager, you thought it wasn't like today where I feel right now is COVID, but there's a certain security in what we have now compared to when you had two countries that were always ready to, as we thought, nobody wanted to be the person left out. Like, oh wait, they sent missiles and we didn't. All you need is one stupid mistake, and we live that. So to look at what your write up is for Anarchy and see that default setting, and remember that time and that feeling, it is it's all I can read the description and go, I could have lived that. Thank God I didn't, but I could have.
Yeah, I mean, the fear of nuclear war at that time was real. And if, Gen Xers remember this the best, is that if you were basically of the brat pack age of, being in your teenage years in the 80s, you feared that either the Iranians were going to get us, the Russians were going to get us, Reagan was going to say one wrong thing, and suddenly we're going to get rained on. And then 1983, the day after, was put out on an ABC.
Oh my God, I forgot about that movie. Oh jeez.
And that movie terrified me. So I would have to say almost a year after, I would lay awake and listen to my radio at night on my boombox and fall asleep just waiting to hear that emergency broadcast system thing come over